And a pleasant good evening to all of you. Thank you for tuning in, twitch.tv/Massinghand Gaming, for this edition of the Glentendo Circuit. Of course, got Rise Nintunis breaking out the oat milk for this one. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Oh, okay. We're gonna test it. Make sure that it's good. Make sure it ain't spoiled. And he's actually just downing the whole thing.
Woo! All right, we're good. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. I'm here. I'm good. I'm sweaty. In my Nintendo poll, I just worked 8 hours and now I'm here. Literally, that's just what happened. And now I'm going in. I'm joined by Stu. Look at how beautiful he is. You can comment how beautiful he is down in the Twitch chat below. We're here. We're golden. Glentendo Circuit, everybody's favorite day of the week. And sometimes, my friends, all it takes is one, and not just one day a week. Not just one heart. Not just one heart of the mind to change the human race. Sometimes just one streamer to change the Glentendo Circuit, because that's all we got today. It's our boy Melpool, the MVP of last week, to say the least. With, honestly, the greatest Overwatch play of the game that I personally have ever seen in a Glentendo Circuit. It was the three-peat on Glentendo. And his words, race so nice, had to do it thrice. This is Melpool, and now he's here to lead the way today and here to lead the pack as he already finished his first and his 1v1 against Sweetlu.
Yeah, not a bad start for Melpool, and yeah, it's definitely was one of those things. It was the pop off of the week for us last week. I mean, having it happen 3 races in a row, I was kind of wondering if we were actually going to see that, but he pulled it off, and it was insane. Like right before the finish line too, is the funniest thing I think I've seen in a long time, and it was Ratchbagger. Like, I'm pretty sure Glentendo finished above Melpool in points that week, but, I mean, we're not remembering that. We're remembering the fact that Melpool, like, rocked him, just rocked him with shells 3 times.
Yeah, literally, who cares? He got destroyed. That's all that matters.
One of them was a bomb snipe, wasn't it?
Yes, one of it was a bomb snipe right at the end of Animal Crossing, which was the end of that race. He had a green shell, he whiffed it, or a red shell, I don't remember what happened, but it wasn't enough to beat Glentendo, and then all he had left was a bomb, and he just threw it at the perfect angle. But I suppose that was then, and I suppose this is now, and where we are now.
You see how cutthroat Sweetlu was, like right at the start. Oh man!
No.
Man! The ever rare Lackey 2 appearance on Excitebike Arena. That is a rough way to start. And yes, looks like Sweet is going to be just behind first place here, drafting off of an unnamed Waluigi, thus far unnamed, so far as we can tell. There you go. And maybe just overextending on that jump a little bit as we are going to go into the second lap. I quite like Excitebike Arena.
I love this track. I love this track. A lot of Pro Mario Kart players don't like it just because to them specifically it's very, not just really repetitive, but linear. Like it's a very uneventful track if you know what you're doing on it. Like, you hit the tricks, you keep your items behind you to shield yourself, and you're pretty much good to go. It's very, very difficult to catch up to opponents on this track, because they're just constantly getting speed boosts just like you, and if everybody is just using the speed boosts, there you go. It sort of stagnates the race, if you would. Right here, this is a 1v1, and we are only on the second lap so far, and he's still kind of in the middle of the pack right now, Melpool is, to try to catch up to, oh no, he's actually ahead of Sweetlu, I think, or unless Sweetlu changed from Rosalina to a Waluigi. I'm not sure what happened there. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I suppose, or cross that track. I mean, literally, dude, this is reverse NASCAR, because it's very vertically inclined, and instead you take right turns. That's all Excitebike is at the end of the day. So it's a pretty uneventful track, but it's a very, very fun one, in my opinion. I feel like casuals love this track, and Pro Mario Kart players don't really.
No chance to snipe Glentendo at the end, as Glenn is going to take first place. Mel is going to have to settle for third, and that's going to be the Wario. The CPU getting the better of Melpool that time, as Curious finishes in fourth place. And yeah, that was Sweetlu kind of hanging out in the back of the pack, it can be disastrous when you're hanging out and you're letting your opponents hang around, because that's just more opportunity, ample opportunity at that in Tunis for your opponents to utilize items on you. And when you get that close with that many projectiles flying around, it's always going to end badly.
It stagnates. That's literally what Excite Bike is. It stagnates, man. Here's what happened. You do your race. You go as good as you can. You get hit by an item, and then the person who's in first is in first. The person who's in second is in second until they get a red shell, and then it just stagnates, man. Because what happens is that everybody is just hitting the same speed bumps all the time. There's no alternate routes for you to necessarily take. Everybody's going the same way, and everybody's constantly hitting speed bumps. It just makes the race. It's fun to look at, and the crowd cheering, adding crowd cheering to anything makes anything more hype. I'm pretty sure you could put crowd cheering over like a professional a professional doily making contest, and it'd be lit. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that wouldn't be lit. Either way.
Crowd chants, yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
well, it depends. As a sports fan who has been watching plenty during this quarantine period, I gotta say I have my opinions on fake crowd noise, and I think I've talked about this with Chris, our producer, a few times. But we're going to go into that. It really just depends on how you do it, But
yeah, I mean, I didn't even get tilted watching the playoffs when I looked at them firsthand. I literally felt like there was people there at first, and then I remembered, wait,
the World Series or
no, before the playoffs.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. The World Series, I didn't peep any of that. Not yet. Didn't it not happen yet? How many games are there in?
It's Game 5 tonight. But
oh, really? Oh, it's been going on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rays and Dodgers tied 2-2, and this is Glentendo actually trying to Glenn.
I hate this guy.
Does Glenn have his stream on?
This guy, man.
Glenn, you absolute. Is this okay? Is this a PG stream?
That is not how you rise and grind.
Is this a PG stream?
You say whatever you gotta say.
Glenn, what an absolute shitlord. I cannot believe. Actually, I can 100% believe that he would do that. But
he sacrificed his own positioning to do that.
That is wow. I can't get over that. Heading into the final lap.
Yo, everybody go leave bad reviews on Spotify for his podcast. Everybody please go do that.
Oh,
just be like, this has nothing to do with the podcast, but I saw this guy try to reverse a banana into his opponent in Mario Kart, and by principle, I am never listening to this podcast ever again in my life.
I mean, that's got to be an ethical violation of some variety, man. I'm not
definitely against the Geneva Convention.
Yeah, I mean that's this is the Glentendo circuit, in which I'm pretty sure it classifies it as a war, so you are correct.
Yeah, but we're in the Royal Raceway, dude. There's Peach's castle right there. That's basically the frickin' White House of the Mushroom Kingdom. This happened in DC. It's corrupt all the way to the top.
Yeah, straight up, man. I mean, this is
whatever. I hate that Glenn Ale placed him in this race. I'm upset about that. Full commentator bias. Commentator bias.
But at least you have the decency to admit it.
Of course. Yeah. As long as you're honest with yourself. Chris, I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Is that part of that Discord error you were talking about earlier?
The what? Oh no. That was just the thing that called me names.
Yeah, it called you names.
Yeah. It's very, very mean of it.
Yeah, you ever just have Discord malfunction and call you names? It's weird.
What? Discord itself.
It's just you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, can't read good. It just starts going in on you.
Can't read good. That's that's yeah.
Do you have stupid?
You really think I would be yelling at video games on the internet if I were literate? But
I never got past the 3rd grade level.
I'm saying. So what even is that number? So that's going to be Melpool.
Isn't it like that Russian letter or something? The backwards E? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's like a backwards 5 or something. It's, part of the alphabet. Cyrillic. Gotta love the Cyrillic alphabet, man. I can't understand it, but shout out.
Speaking of what not to love, though, Toad's Turnpike. Not
Very
everyone's
true.
favorite. This is a pretty low tier track in my opinion. The trucks, the speed that they go at just makes it very, very annoying to get around. Get destroyed, Glenn. The trucks, and the buses, I mean, they added things to it. Like in Toad's Turnpike, obviously, the original in 64, there's no wall. There's no zero gravity wall for you to go up on, like Melpool is exemplifying for you right now. There are no ramps for you to go off of on top of the trucks, which I think is pretty cool. Like the fact that you can like zoom back up, the fact that you can race up the top of the truck and then glide onto another truck and then do a trick off of it. I think that's pretty sick. I think that's Tony Hawk approved, if I'm being honest. I mean, I imagine that he would approve it if he wasn't so busy on his Twitter, just telling stories about how he gets recognized in airports and people thought he was dead.
I mean, I just assumed that Tony Hawk was dead after Ride. But anyway,
oh God.
Yeah, sorry, bro. I didn't mean to bring that one back. But either way, Melpool right now sitting in third place. I think Glenn is ever so slightly behind, but there's some pretty hot competition up ahead. Among those being Dark, who is looking for first place points in their first race at the circuit.
Very nice, Dark. It's good to see him. Good to see him out and about right now. Did he pull a switch? Is he playing Waluigi? Oh no, I see him right ahead.
No.
I'm blind.
Yeah, no, he's right there.
I'm a moron. I'm sorry.
I honestly thought that Dark was further ahead. I didn't see when Melpool passed, so that's a mistake on my part. I mischaracterized that.
Yeah, my mistake too. I didn't know any different. That might be fate over at the top if Glentendo.
Oh, that's Glenn up ahead.
Right there.
It's
no,
Glenn.
it's not. No, it's not. That's Glenn right there. I believe was in like third or something ahead of him. Let's take a look right here. Yeah, see,
Yeah,
it was
that's what I was
Curious at the
saying.
top. Oh, I thought you
That's
meant the Waluigi that was at the front. My bad.
Oh no, not at the front. That was Curious, who finishes first. It was, and again, a great performance by Curious. It seemed to be taking a backseat through our Melpool and Glentendo beef that we seem to be more than keen to advance in the strata of this circuit's commentary. But regardless, Melpool didn't really race all that badly and negotiated a tough track, like you said, on Toad's Turnpike that might not be the most competitively structurally sound, I guess you could say, but it's also, I mean, it does take quite a bit of skill to kind of navigate in and out through the trucks and the various other challenges that the track provides.
I feel like Melpool is like the king of he didn't race bad. He played good all in all, but he still lost. I feel like most of the time that's the case for Melpool when he's going against the super high echelon of players. Like he's at a place in his skill level where he is good enough to race with the big boys. He has proved that. He's honestly, I would probably give him most improved out of all like the racers in the Glentendo circuit that I've seen. Most consistent, most improved, and he's out here grinding. We saw what he did last week. You all saw it. Glentendo, as much as we love to crap on him, he's actually very good at Mario Kart. He really is. That's why these things spawned in the first place. And like the fact that he was able to clutch out those 1v1s, he deserved those pop-offs, man. Melpool is at a place in his skill level where I think he as a player really, really has to grind if he wants to make that next step to really, really get to the big leagues, in my opinion. He's at a place right now where I feel like he's not just going to gradually improve slowly just by racing in the circuits anymore. I feel like he's in that place where he might have to lab a little bit, if I'm being honest.
Interesting point. And yeah, labbing in Mario Kart, it's always tough because it's just so many individual situations kind of preventing itself. And yeah, if you're talking about tech skill and making sure that you're not choking in the wrong times or whatever, that kind of makes sense. I get that. And yeah, certainly I think every player could use a refresher on that in one way or another, because it's a volatile race. It's just how it is, the nature of Mario Kart. But it's literally coded into the game. If you're in first place, the game hates you. And Melpool passing the first test there, having the banana ready for the red shell. But at the same time, I mean, it's what else are you going to do aside from just kind of stave off whatever challenges you have as we go into the final lap? It's never easy if you're in first, and you certainly don't want to be the guy. yeah, eating the blue shell. That's
Mm.
Thanks for finishing the sentence for me, game.
I mean, he did back up on purpose to get hit by the lightning and maybe do a little bit of item swapping. He knew the blue shell was coming, and he was trying to snipe Sweet Lou along with it. He probably realized that he was so far ahead that he really didn't have much to lose. Because look what happened. He got hit by lightning, and he got hit by a blue shell. And Sweet Lou is the only player that passed him. Everybody else is still behind him by a pretty sizable gap. He backed up because he knew he had that much to lose. He knew he didn't have that much to lose. That's why he did it. Except right now is the really clutch part right here, because Sweet Lou did pass him. Is he going to be able to do the famous Meltpool bomb snipe? No, he will not. I think the incline right there, the fact that there's a drop at the very end of that race is what prevented him from winning right there. Because if there wasn't, he would have been able to throw the bomb on with the perfect angle. But alas, he was too high up off the earth. Much like the Irish goddess herself, Danu.
There you go.
Lifting him up and making sure that he couldn't rain those bombs from above. The gods telling us, maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't be bombing other countries at all.
Is that the lesson? Is that the lesson that we're taking away from this?
No, the question is like just get better at item swapping and make sure you have better items to put the person in front of you. But that's really what I'm getting at here.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
So yeah,
no.
that's
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Okay, sorry.
item swapping.
What is it good for?
There we go.
You guys didn't see it, but right when we
Now
were
it's
in
the
the call,
Glintendo circuit, baby.
what you guys didn't see it, but before when we were in the call, we kind of had a little bit of an '80s marathon.
Oh my gosh, that's
We
right.
kind of had a moment. I just started singing "Safety Dance," and then Stu, what did Stu start singing?
Heat of the moment.
Thank you, "Heat of the Moment,"
yeah.
and then I started singing "Your Love." It
Yeah,
was great.
by the outfield.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that song actually holds a very special place in my heart. And speaking of holding a special place in my heart,
Hell yeah.
I'm sure F-Zero is in the heart of many a Nintendo gamer, except for the ones in the stores. I literally talk to Nintendo reps. They pretend this franchise doesn't exist. And moving forward...
What?
And moving
Oh
I'm
my-
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh man,
I mean, I'm sure a lot of them don't remember it, but like...
that made me so sad. Yeah, just
Hey,
for
Mario
just for a
Kart
second.
remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I'm very glad Mario Kart remembers. Oh man, what I would give to have like an F-Zero X remaster. My
Dude,
God.
an HD F-Zero on the Switch. Oh,
Oh man, please.
that'd be so
Like-
hot.
Just shadow drop it. Like put it in, like inject it into my veins, please. But no, we're gonna have
And then send me to rehab for injecting F-Zero every day and getting addicted.
oh no. You're not sending me anywhere. You kidding me, man? I am gonna chase that dragon forever. This is Melpool in third place right now, again on Mute City. You good, dude?
No. Noted.
Jesus.
Noted. Yes, Melpool rocking third place right now. He's got Sweet Lou in front of him. Sweet Lou, an actual force to reckon and behold now. Another one of the most improved of the Nintendo circuit and most consistent racers in it. And frankly, if I'm being honest, just one of its biggest supporters, as just as I say that, she eats absolute dirt, flying off the side of the track. But still in front of Melpool for her pleasure as we approach the final lap.
We're still going here, and I completely am kind of at a loss when you're thinking about what Glenn is. I think in front. Oh, but the pass on Sweet Lou, that's going to be a tough one for Sweet Lou to have to negotiate. But that's going to come in handy if you do wind up in first.
Yeah,
That's,
curious it's so far ahead though, man. I don't think Melpool is going to be able to, especially with that, because now he can't even make that jump because he had not enough momentum for the lightning. Now he just has to focus on potentially securing the second as Sweet Lou passes, and he gets run. Oh my!
And
oh my
Glenn.
God.
And Glenn there to pick up the track. Oh,
And
no.
Glenn, why, you already ran him over. Why'd you
That
have to
man-
do that?
That man has a family, damn it. Are you serious?
Oh,
And passed by the CPU Inkling
Dude,
Boy at the
this
end.
guy's a cosplayer. This guy's a cosplayer, man. He's already had cons taken away from him. Why do you have to do that to Melpool? He's such a good lad.
Oh no.
He's
Is
such
he
a
is
good
he actually
lad.
a cosplayer?
Yeah, Melpool cosplays. He that is his on Twitter actually. Melpool cosplays. He's big into it. He's cosplayed Roy, I think. I'm not sure too much of his other ones, but yeah, no, he's a cosplayer, dude. He loves it.
Wait, which Roy?
Fire Emblem.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I was about that.
I was gonna say that would be impressive if he was able to get the Koopaling outfit as like a super realism one with like the scales
I mean,
and everything.
he has like the shaved head for it. You know, he could pull that off. Like, I'm just saying.
Good point.
Dude,
point.
That would be amazing. That, or just like have that and the sunglasses and all that, but he still has like the sword and the armor.
There is one imposter among us.
Oh man, I think I just
go on.
improved Fire Emblem.
I think you just improved Among Us.
True. I mean,
Yeah,
not hard
man.
to do, but either way, gonna drift on through into the plaza here for race number, what was it, 6? I think it was.
Toad Harbor, everyone's favorite harbor, where all the toads come to port and connect to all the other countries, such as the Bean Kingdom and Sarasaland, and probably not Bowser's Kingdom anymore. I'm sure there's some sort of trade restriction on that.
Isle Delfino, they probably get some exports
Isle
from there.
Delfino, thank you. I didn't think of that. They probably got some good. They probably got some good exports on fruit.
Oh, absolutely.
Some
You know,
durians.
And
Yes,
durians,
durian.
yeah.
Yeah, those things kill people. It's you ever seen
can't
a
even pick 'em
durian
up.
in real life? Yeah, no, seriously, those things. Mario kicks them around like they're nothing. Those things actually will, like, have a durian drop on you, and I will visit you in the hospital when you're comatose. Like, that thing is, those things are nuts.
Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you? How tough am I? How tough am I? I ate a durian for breakfast this morning. Yes, so
Yeah,
with my hands.
yeah, for real.
Like he just picked it up and bit into it.
I'm not even like convinced that you can eat durians. I don't think I've ever seen anyone like say with any sort of enthusiasm that they are in fact eating a durian. Like what even has durian?
I think they might only exist to be nature's soccer balls.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing though. That's not a soccer ball, man. You don't kick that and come away unscathed.
I mean, Mario does.
Yeah, you're not Mario, are you?
Yes, I
You're
am.
not Dark Wizzy.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I mean, I'm not Dark Wizzy, but I'm Mario.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, anyway, he's got Glenn in front of him. He's got Curious. That's Curious all the way up at the front, I believe, who did just get hit by a blue shell, so now there might be a little bit more of a fighting chance, but good God, Stu, look at that gap at the menu right now. He's in the final stretch right now. He's gonna probably pass Glintendo, which is actually not very good because the red shell was on. There was nothing Melpool could do there. He either drifted too close to get hit from behind. If he passed Glenn, he would have immediately gotten hit by it. The red shell, in a sense, just creates that option select, reminiscent to what you find in a tech scenario where you don't know if you have to jump or if you have to do an attack. It happens to the best of us.
Well, threw out enough shells to get a 4th place finish at the very least, just kind of scrambling the Jets at the end, and perhaps getting a little bit of a measure of revenge on Sweet Lou as well for the indiscretions from the prior game. Either way, it's 1st place, it's Waluigi. We all kind of know how it goes at this point. And it's, it's pretty consistent what we've been seeing from Curious. And certainly it kind of makes you wonder how the progress is rolling along with players like Dark and all the others that we've seen join up in the circuit kind of midway through. What was it? I think on Toad's Turnpike was their first race, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was the first time that we really ran into Dark, or at least paid attention to the fact that, at least paid attention to his presence, if you would. But yeah, it's not always the easiest thing to do when it comes to these like Nintendo games where we really have to rely on streamers to do this. But now we got Melpool, Glenn, Curious, saw one at the top right there. Whatever, we're gonna get back into it here. The point is, Curious and Glenn, top 2 contenders in this race right now, are top 2 placers. Melpool gonna try and make that change on his 8th race here. He's still got 4 more to go after this one to make his way into the infinite. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that is Dark, rocking the Daisy, if I'm not mistaken. Was he doing today?
Believe you're
Wrong? Is that a blue Yoshi? Is that him?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's no tags.
yeah,
It's like you have to be at a certain draw distance for like the names to appear.
Yeah, I think you're
No.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dark is the
it
Yoshi.
is the dark blue Yoshi. There you go.
Yeah, the dark blue Yoshi. That's what he normally plays. I don't know why I was thinking Daisy. Probably because instead of wearing my normal glasses, I'm sitting here wearing sunglasses inside like a tool. And
I mean, you're talking about being on an '80s kick. You didn't mention wearing my sunglasses at night, but that's
Listen, man, this is just to hide the disappointment in my eyes.
there you go. So Melpool is
I had to take it to a dark place. Huh? Huh?
So Melpool is going
Shake my
to Melpool. Shut up, Nintunis. So Melpool is in 5th place again, trying to drift through and avoid all the swinging pendulums and all that nonsense. Maybe in exchange for taking a non-optimal path, but doesn't seem to be bothering him thus far, and is making good use of the mushrooms that they had on deck to make up for lost ground, and in fact get them perhaps in the middle contention here at TikTok Clock.
Ooh, but he's definitely going to take advantage of that LVZ potential wipeout there, but it's not going to matter as much. He was able to recover, get a green shell, and snipe him from the back. Now it's just him and Glenn in the middle of the pack. Oh my god, that looked really risky right there, but thankfully Melpool was able to land in time and hit that good turn at the end right there. With the star right there, you never have to worry about the actual pendulums. You do... Oh! It went away right before he hit it, but I was just going to say, you actually burst right through it if you do have a star. Like, you don't have to worry about none of that. What Melpool does have to worry about now is how he's going to potentially make up this ground. It looks like that star is going to do it instead, but he's still got a couple more racers in front of him, man. He's going to have to pull something big out of his hat, but he goes for broke. He had no choice. He had no choice but to attempt to go for that. It was the high-risk, high-reward scenario, and unfortunately, he just bit the tail end of the risk, my friend. That's the dragon for you, ladies and gentlemen. LVZ, his brother Morton in front of him, Glintendo, Oscar 7, and Curious all the way up at the top in that order. Just a sea of Waluigi and Koopalings in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's just how you got to do it. Unless you have Mario Kart Live home circuit and you play with one of those, but they're not in any stores I've been to in the last week.
So they're not in any stores.
Pretty much.
Wait, yeah, what's the deal with the thing that they're coming out with, the actual RC car?
That's what I'm talking about. Mario Kart Home Circuit Live. That's the.
Is that actually out?
Yeah. I mean, it's not. It's not. It doesn't exist because it's already sold out everywhere. Like, people already bought it. Okay, but like, no, it's out. It exists. What you're not gonna find anywhere though is the Luigi one, man. The Mario one is already hard enough, but the Luigi one that they released, oh.
There's a Luigi one?
Forget about it. Yes, there is a Mario one and there is a Luigi one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So then the kids can play together. I remember one woman asked me in the Northeast executive rep of Nintendo asked us, oh, why isn't there like a Peach one or a Toad one or whatnot? And she's like, nah, it's just those two. Because I told them, like, yeah, like that would just, if that happened, they would essentially just become incredibly expensive amiibos. Like $100.
Very
piece.
True.
Yeah, and unfortunately, blowing his gaskets is Melpool. Not in real life, but in the game, just with the false start. It happens to the best of us, man. You know, I feel like that's the kind of thing that never happens to you when you're young and you play the game on easy mode against the CPUs and whatnot, when you have that crazy muscle memory of a child. But the older you get, the rougher it gets when it comes to stuff like that and, like, good timing.
Yeah, but again, drifting through here and sitting in second place right now. I mean, this is one of those tracks where you can never get too comfortable. I know it seems like it's a long haul and whatever, but it's never ever a sure thing in Mario Kart. You can never find yourself too comfortable, and I kind of wonder if this is one of those tracks that kind of lulls you to sleep into thinking and such.
Potentially, yeah. Like Bone Dry Desert. My mistake. It's
Which is a circuit, to be fair.
Yeah, that it is. Yeah, I never. It's not one of my favorite tracks. It's generally, I mean, there have been like tier lists of the tracks made in the Glintendo Circuit Discord. It's really not a fan favorite either, but it has its moments for you to be able to make up races around. Like right here is a pretty good straightaway for you to just gain your speed back up. Yet it's still somehow not enough to hit the shortcut that's there at the top. Doesn't make any sense. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's something about desert tracks that just put you to sleep. Oh, what a beautiful play right there. Good snipe in the back from Melpool right there, right in the back of the Yoshi player. I don't think that's Dark. Either way, that was MP
Mario
King.
Party
That was
King,
MP. And it was MP King, who he was able to snipe in the back and secure that first. And this is actually a really good position, Stu, to get lightning. It's when you're in first right here, because the only person who is gonna not get impacted by that lightning are the players behind the guy who used it and the guy who used it. And you don't get lightning until you're around like 9th place, 8th place, around that repertoire. So if you're the one who's all the way up in first, you typically don't have to worry about the guy who popped the lightning for the most part. It's really not too scary of a thing. What you got to worry about is the people behind you sprouting up faster than you and then running you over. But pretty much all it does before that, as Melpool is going to take first in this race, is that it's not only slows you, but puts everybody down, my friend. Lightning in Mario Kart 8, there's no other way to put it. You're going to think I'm trying to make a joke when I say this. I sincerely swear to you, my friends, I'm not. It's the communism item. It just puts everybody on the same ground immediately.
Yeah, I get you.
And like I know it sounds like a dumb analogy. I'm dead serious. It puts everybody right on the same playing field, except for the guy who used it. Much like actual communism.
There you go. Yeah, seriously. Oh man, actual.
One.
Yeah.
You'll get one lightning. One lightning is enough.
You stand in line. You stand in line for lightning. Yes.
You stand in line for the lightning ration. Everybody gets equal.
Well, we've gotten into that.
Why am I
point
such
for
a
the
degenerate?
We've gotten to that point in the Glintendo circuit, everybody.
I can't change.
Yeah, I'd say yes you can, but you know we know that's a lie. Anyway, Rainbow Road. SNES Rainbow Road.
I love it.
See, that's the thing. I never really knew how to feel about the SNES tracks because they always, I mean, growing up on 64 and then eventually Super Circuit, and then going back to the SNES tracks always felt kind of weird.
Yeah.
But you know, it definitely has its charm. It looks great. I'll say that in 3D. And yeah, obviously, it takes a little bit of skill to navigate this the most efficiently too.
Yeah, that it does, my friend. And this is Rainbow Road at its core. True Rainbow Road. No guardrails or nothing like that. No freaking bowling alley child lock safety bumpers for you to put up because you suck at bowling and you don't want to embarrass your partner or whoever you're with because you're so much better at bowling than them. No. We play the game here. Ain't no guardrails, ain't no bowling balls falling into the frickin' gutter. This is where true men become true men and where true women become true women. Rainbow Road is where people go to die. And it's where people go to live, ironically. Two sides of the same coin, my friend. But real talk.
True.
I really love SNES Rainbow Road for that factor alone. I love N64 Rainbow Road for its visuals, and I love this track for its visuals as well, but this one is a much more true Rainbow Road to its core for the fact that it has 90-degree turns, very difficult, no guardrails, very difficult, and Thwomp's trying to crush you on the way back that last second they're pretty hard to drive around. This is actual Rainbow Road at its core because it's a difficult track.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's never the place that you go to for like forgiving gameplay. Like this is,
it is though.
Always
N64
going to be
Rainbow Road in this game is so easy. It's got guardrails the whole way.
Yeah, but that's like in this game, you know, like
yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess
it has guardrails in the other game, but it's still like you're trying to go for those jumps. You're making sure that you're going for the those big sweeping turns, and also not to mention you're doing actual 3 laps on that thing.
Yeah, so. Very true. And the track very fitting to N64 Rainbow Road in this game as well. The track is long. There's a reason that they sectioned N64 Rainbow Road in this game is to make it so the race wasn't too long. If it was a lapped course in this game, it would take a very long time. But go back to Mario Kart 64 and on a track on the N64 Rainbow Road in that game. Note how long it takes. It's like a damn near 7-minute race. It's a very, very long track in the original game as well. So it's actually, now that I think about it, it's very fitting how they implemented it into this game. Now that you think about it, with how long it actually takes, it's very interesting to say the least, man.
Yeah, I kind of wish it stayed that long though. You know, part of me does kind of wish it's like, yeah, let's make it a 7-minute race. Why not? Let's just have have it. Not every race needs to be like, you know, bite size or whatever, or digestible. It's like, no, this should be the test of your skills. Like that's what Rainbow Road is supposed to be. So that I kind of said. And you thought that you were gonna get through a whole week without seeing this course. You thought for just a second. Don't even lie to me.
Yeah, it should be Rainbow Road as the track that like actually tests like your true Mario Kart skill and fundamentals, but no. It's this frickin' place. It has to be, you know, Blade Runner looking Bowser Runner, Neo Bowser, for $20.49, Neo Bowser City. I hate this track. Stupid.
Blade Runner.
Doesn't it look like something straight out of Blade Runner? I mean,
a little bit, yeah.
And
all
the
you
rain,
needed just kind of like
and the rain.
And the rain, yeah. Like, there's gonna be some like robot woman that you like make love to. I don't know.
Yeah, Metal Mario is a replicate. He's the replicate Mario.
Metal Mario is the replicate, is the Blade Runner.
And
that's
Pink Gold,
amazing.
Pink Gold, dude. It's all.
Oh
dude,
no.
It's all come together. Neo Bowser City is canonically in the Blade Runner universe. You heard it here first.
Got it. No, you're right. You're right.
All right.
Oh my
back
God.
in 6th right now, and Curious is all the way back
Ryan
here as well.
Ryan Reynolds as a robot, and what can only be described as a role of a lifetime.
Yeah, Reynolds, Gosling. What's the difference?
Yeah, that guy, Gosling. I actually like. I don't know. I forget.
Yeah, dude,
like
one of them is a good actor.
Reynolds is the one with the personality. That's right.
Yeah. One of them is a good actor, and the other one was the guy in Blade Runner 2049.
To be fair,
I'm kidding. I love Ryan Gosling. That is a complete joke. The Nice Guys is literally one of my favorite movies ever, and he's fantastic in it.
God, like I think that Gosling did really well in The Ides of March. That's the only movie that I could say that I really.
No, he's actually a great actor. I think he's great personally.
He has his hits and misses for me.
I mean, are you really a good actor unless you're in Mario Kart?
True. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
the greatest actor of our time, Waluigi.
Yeah. Curious was all the way back here in 5th, I saw earlier, and that was incredibly uncharacteristic of him. Like that, he was in first for like most of these races. I think he's honestly a very high contender for the for that top 2 spot that we got going here for the Glintendo circuit. And right now, I love Melpool sticking to the left side of the track right there, not only so he could get that drift with the mushrooms, but also to avoid the blue shell that was coming in hot. Curious did place ahead of him, though, was able to get that 3rd, Glintendo in the 2nd, and MP King all the way back up at the top, and you can see the scoreboard right there. Curious very, very high up, and Glintendo as well, actually, doing very, very well for himself in this circuit, his namesake circuit, which he has won one time before. He is very proud of that, and he's gone on record saying that multiple times. The great Glentendies, who has actually many friendies, just believe it or not, as they say. So, still got a couple more races from Melpool going on further. Yeah, it's a good plan.
I think one more, if I'm not mistaken. One. All right, so we're gonna teach Nintunis how to count after this stream, but either way, glad you could be joining us all throughout this evening for just this 1 hour. Nintunis. So
I was just smiling. I can't smile.
Clearly not. Actually,
I know it's 2020, but come on.
I'm not even convinced that was a smile, to be completely honest. So we're gonna.
What would you describe it as?
Sort of like painful, sort of mutation of the face. I don't know.
So you think that there are like nerve endings in my face that made me smile, like the freaking Joker, and scars on my face that make it look like I'm doing that?
Yeah, I thought you had like Saint Ivor's dance, I think it's called, or something.
Is that like a disease?
Yeah, it was this weird disease. Like, it wound up being caused by some sort of bacteria that got in the brain. It was really common in medieval times, but apparently, it would make you do these weird convulsions that made it look like a dance, but you're actually in agonizing pain, and it was just like how the bacteria was interacting with your brain and making your body and muscles convulse like that. But it looked like a dance. But it was like some weird form of like bacterially induced stroke or some shit.
I just had a very
So anyway, final lap.
thought based on what you said, but I can't say it here, and I'm not going to. We are on the final lap of tonight's circuit, ladies and gentlemen. Melpool in third place right now. He's fallen a little middle of the pack as the circuit has gone on tonight, but looks like he's trying to make up for that right now, passing Glentendo for second place, although he does have who I believe is Curious very, very far in front of him right now, and he's not even going to have an item to be able to snipe him or protect himself with, but he's able to mash that L button to get that double red shell right where he needs it, but he turns in off of the grass, but Glentendo is not going to be able to pass him. He is going to have to use that red shell for him rather than Curious, and he's going to have to settle for second place right there. I don't know what possessed Melpool to go for that shortcut over the grass right there. He had no speed item. I don't know if he thought he would be able to time a jump properly to be able to get over that tire. That just seemed kind of ill-advised, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in a position where you have to roll the dice a few times, you know, especially throughout the course of the night, as Melpool has, admittedly, I guess you kind of get into the habit of needing to do so. So,
Yeah.
maybe in that sense, I understand, but I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things that perhaps discretion could have been more adamantly taken in that situation. Either way, we're going to take a look at the standings here because I believe that's the last race we're going to have on stream for the night. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. And also Melpool, yeah, there was a mushroom right in front of the tires. He's missed it a little bit.
Oh.
A little bit missed it.
Okay. I didn't see it at all.
Yeah, this was a late week, so 13 entrants. I'm going to assume that there might be one more race after this because I think it's been these same people since the start. So this is pretty close to being finalized. Pretty close.
All right, Curious at the top as expected before. We got Pidgey.ttv, who I don't recall seeing once throughout this entire circuit. If I'm blind, I'm blind. I apologize. And we have NGS Core 7 rocking that third place right there. Good stuff. I remember seeing him a few times. Melpool in fourth, our streamer for the evening. Thank you for making the stream possible. Glentendo at fifth place behind him by about 7 points right there. Good stuff. LVZ at 116, Dark below him at 108, and then Pikachu, RTM, Mr. M to round out the top 8 for 99 points. Below him, Sweet Lou, our favorite regular. Below that, MP King, who I don't know if MP King started late because he was racing really, really well and only has 94 points right now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him bump up a few spots in a few minutes. We have Pat, just Pat, who's out here, representing Pat, no one else. I love it. And below
Pat,
that,
sponsored by Pat.
Pat, sponsored by Pat, a division of Pat Industries. And then we have Kane below that at the bottom. Not to be confused with Burn. It's Kane. And then in our final placing right now, we have Danique, number 2487. If you want to check out his Discord, which is what I assume that is, or his Slippy code, which actually no, that wouldn't be a Slippy code. Slippy we would have 4 letters before.
It's probably
hashtag.
Discord code.
Yeah, it's Discord. It's Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
Send him a message. Just be like, sup.
I will say there probably is one more race at the very least, because I know Glenn started a race late, and I know that MP King says he's waiting on 2 races, but waiting for people to be in the lobby, so I don't really know.
I was gonna say, that doesn't even... That gives us too much time for the plugs.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. I kind of think it's gonna be one more race worth of things. But anyways, if you want to get started on that, go right on ahead.
We could just take our time and just go through the ads, go through the plugs, everything we gotta do.
You could just take your time.
Yeah, do it up, man.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You got some slides, Chris? Is there other stuff that Master Hand Gaming does?
There is.
Where we go, ladies and gentlemen. This tournament stream is brought to you by UEF.GG, the United E-League Federation, if and you want to start your very own career in esports today. And let's be real. You sat in the crowd at Majors. You've looked at the glory of the top players up there. You've thought to yourself, I know stuff about the game. I can be entertaining. I could be a commentator, but... God, where do I start? Here's where you do it, friends. UEF.GG. We have casting opportunities available. We have earning opportunities available.
Well, there will be casting opportunities.
There will be casting opportunities.
Yeah.
That's true.
You're not gonna... You know what I mean. There's going to be earning opportunities available if you are a player, a commentator such as yours truly, or Mr. the Announcer, an organizer, or a live producer such as the very famous and just all-around great dude, Chriselodian, and
thanks.
even more. We have more info and even payout inquiries at discord.link/UEF. Register, play games, earn credits, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to know until you start.
Exactly, and Master Hand Gaming, of course, a founding partner of the UEF. Of course, if Smash is more your speed, well, DNA.exe, get its speed, the Nintendo Circuit. I'm the... Yeah, I can't believe I'm paid to do this. Either way, it's
Me either, dude.
yeah, Ultimate is not many people can be if we're being completely honest. Yeah, Smash Ultimate, it starts at 7:30, and that's right here on Master Hand Gaming, along with our sister stream over at Collision Smash. If you like Melee, it's twitch.tv/Sig Melee, and you got some good stuff happening over there, Sig Melee. Shoutouts to them. And of course, Tasty Games running the Melee side of things. If you want to register that, smash.gg /DNA. It happens every single Thursday. There's no region lock. It's free to enter. You better believe. Get your get your LAN adapters, please. Always appreciated. And you're about to say something in the mic, aren't you?
Definitely follow Sig Melee too, but unfortunately, and it's not your fault because the slide isn't updated.
We really need
Melee
a new
does
slide,
not
man.
run at
It's an old
DNA.exe
slide.
anymore. It's actually strictly an
Yeah,
Ultimate
we got-
tournament now. It doesn't run at Fusion either
okay.
anymore.
It's
It's
just
both
kind of
Fusion
died.
and
I'm confused why, but it did. Just no one was entering. But anyways, yeah, new slides, new branding, that stuff's all on the horizon. But there is actually a new event, guys, that has been
That's
announced
true.
sort of quietly over the weekend. But just to put this on everybody's radar, this is a good one. Master Hand will be leading the production on this one, so that's going to be fun. I haven't done like a tournament start to finish like that, and it's been a while. The last one was probably Platinum Star Online. Was the last time I just like set up presentation for a tournament. That was on an online tournament, so that's even kind of different. But this is going to be pretty fun for sure. $1,000 prize pool, and the interesting part, this is going to be on Facebook Gaming, so not Twitch, which will be weird because the bracket site, not Smash GG, actually Facebook.gg.
oh
So,
my god,
Yeah, it's going to be.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Facebook is really starting to get into this. This is actually direct sponsored event with them, so there's a lot of cool potential in this. We'll see how it actually goes. Rickles from Hit Point Tournaments, you see their logo on the top
Yeah.
left. They are actually the guys who got us for production, but they're kind of leading the TOing with Community Gaming, who tweeted this out. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that one. That is going to be a little different. I mean, not that different. It's just on Facebook Gaming, which I guess is pretty different. But
yeah, that's
Yeah.
very different. I mean, I wouldn't put that. I think that's a good word to describe it. If we're being completely honest, yeah, but I don't know how long it's been yet. If that was all of our advertisements, but we could take a look at those rankings.
I think you spent like at least one whole lap of a race correcting me on Melee not running anymore. So that's
I'm sorry,
you're
I'm
probably
sorry.
good.
I didn't mean.
I'm restarting. The
I
game
should have recognized it when I didn't see Melee on like the Smash.gg page a couple of times. So
You know,
No,
there's
that's not
on
your
me,
fault.
but-
I mean, the slide still says it. I mean,
But shout out to the Melee scene anyway, because you got Slippy still running, and that's just a super cool thing in general. Like it's a game that's almost 20 years old, and yeah, you know, when you have people as dedicated as Tasty running the scene in Jersey, that's always good things coming about from it, and we know that Big Tasty's going to be doing big things real soon. But we're going to take one more look at the standings here and see how they are updated. Curious still sitting at the front with 162, has been having a great day so far. Pidgey, GS Core, and Glintendo right behind them in 2, 3, and 4 spot. Melpool, oh man, just being bested by Glintendo yet again. Did not get those snipes this time. Might have made the difference.
Yeah, might have made that dandy difference. Sweet Lou gonna bump herself up to 6th place right there. LBZ in 7th, and as I predicted, MP King rising from the ashes below and up to 8th place right now. Dark actually 108 right now, and I can't even say that's completely uncharacteristic anymore because of how stacked the talent pool is of the Glintendo circuit. He has been placing relatively low for the past couple of weeks now at this point, and This is not anything a testament to his skill as a player. He has won circuits before. I don't know if he's been in a little bit of a slump or if he's not taking the game as seriously or whatever, but he has been placing a little bit lower than what we are used to seeing from him personally. So he's going to finish in 9th place right there down below. Mr. M going to drop his way down to 10th place, unfortunately for him. And if Chryssalodian could, thank you. And
still not a bad showing.
Yeah, still not a bad showing at all. Like, honestly, none of these players have a bad showing, man. I mean, Pat.
Sure.
Representing Pat. Dude, he definitely made Pat proud. I just got to say, they're definitely watching right now, and they got some opportunities for him in the future. And Kane at 73 right there, and then Nick 2467 with only 37 points, unfortunately. Don't know if he joined late or if or something else happened, but I mean, hey, thank you so much for coming in. Regardless, getting that 37 points, nobody can take that away from you, my friend. And if they try, you can just shove it right back in their face, shove it down their throat, and watch them choke. We don't deal with bullies.
It only takes 5 points worth of pressure on the throat to kill a guy. So, yeah, that's there you go. You have plenty to deal with that. Either way,
expect to learn that from a Glintendo Circuit stream.
I know we got into socio-political philosophy. We've gotten into anatomy. There's all sorts of things you can learn here, and never repeat to your parents. So that's going to do it for us here at the Glintendo Circuit. Chryssalodian is about to kick us off anyway. Follow him on Twitter, and of course follow Masterhand Gaming on Twitter as well. And in Tunis, you see their stuff right down below, right over there. They've got a YouTube channel. You're gonna want to check that out. And the mastery of Mario, I enjoyed it, and this dance I'm enjoying slightly less. But regardless, it's we're gonna check him out on YouTube. It's pretty rad.
We're just gonna finish out doing the thing right here. And if you don't like my YouTube content, you can go ahead and check out twitch.tv/StuTheAnnouncer, where you can catch the infamous, the legendary InfoWars Rescue Team.
Yes.
Full force, who will beat your GD ass, you SOB.
That's right.
Go out into the fields of war. Just
we have
it up everywhere.
And actually, we're doing that tonight. So
lovely.
Gonna start that up in about 15, 30 minutes, and we have to fight. We have to fight Groudon, and we have to fight Groudon and prove to him that climate change is a hoax. So that's what's happening tonight. Thank you all for
Groudon
watching.
would be the climate change denier.
yeah, seriously. So no, but we think that Groudon is being persuaded by the mainstream media to cause earthquakes. So that's what we have to do. That's what Alex Jones has to fight Groudon. This is what's happening.
I don't know who's turning all the Greninjas gay.
Yeah, it's the chemtrails in the water by Gengar.
Something. Yeah. Clearly.
So that's gonna do it from us here at Masterhand Gaming. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, we got derailed at the very end, but until we meet again, everybody, thank you for watching Rise Cold Brew. And of course, happy smashing.